This is Every Canadian Matters with Greg Susie.
On the Tyendinaga Reserve, the only money coming into the community is the minimum wages earned by the dispensary employees. So are we going to give all this money to the natives and allow them to steal from the rest of us? WTF, as they say. The profits from all the reserves across Canada
Could be as high as tens of billions of dollars
annually. That money does not go to increase our GDP. It does not go towards helping our economy. It does not help our growth and development. It goes into criminals' pockets. Why has the government or the law enforcement intervened in these criminal actions that are hurting every Canadian? Natives have no rights to sell tax-free cannabis. The sale is illegal. Why has the current government not addressed this and let it continue? Just like cigarette sales, the government has turned a blind eye on it. Natives cannot sell tax-free cigarettes or gas to non-status people.
In 2018, Tim Barnhart, the owner of Legacy 420, announced he earned $20 million that year. In 2018, there were 55 weed dispensaries on the Tyendinaga Reserve. Now, in 2025, there are easily 100 dispensaries. 100 times 20 million is $2 billion. Do the math. Let's lowball and estimate every dispensary does 10 million in annual sales. 10 million times 100 is $1 billion. The provincial tax on $1 billion is nearly $54 million. The federal tax on $1 billion is $330 million. Total tax revenue loss per year for just one of Canada's native reserves is nearly $400 million. There are 150 First Nations across Canada selling weed. 150 times 400 million is $60 billion annually lost in provincial and federal taxes. Maybe the federal government and the law enforcement were listening.
Cannabis plants worth $200 million seized in raids on Tyendinaga Mohawk territory, police say. 34 suspects facing charges after illegal farms shut down in September, October. CBC News, posted, November 17, 2025, 3:43 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Police have seized more than 118,000 illicit cannabis plants worth an estimated $201 million following raids at 10 locations across Tyendinaga Mohawk territory over the past 2 months, according to investigators. In a news release Monday, Ontario Provincial Police, OPP, said 24 suspects are facing a total of 53 charges after investigators executed search warrants at 6 sites in early October. A list provided by police shows those charged are from cities including Toronto, Belleville, Windsor, and Duncan, British Columbia. 6 of the people facing charges are from Tyendinaga Mohawk territory, while 7 are listed as having no fixed address. The investigation included officers from the Tyendinaga Police Service, the Canada Border Services Agency, and 12 separate provincial police units. Police said they seized 46,700 cannabis plants with an estimated value of more than $79 million, which works out to roughly $1,700 per plant. In a statement to CBC, an OPP spokesperson said that figure is based on the size, state of growth, and expected yield of the plants that were seized. Investigators said they also found 3.7 million contraband cigarettes and 35,600 kilograms of cut tobacco, valued by OPP at another $9.8 million. 4 farms shut down in September. The latest arrests and seizures follow an investigation in September into an organized criminal network that OPP alleged was operating cannabis farms on the territory. 10 people were charged following raids at 4 sites on September 23rd and 24th. 6 of those suspects were not members of the Tyendinaga community, police said. During that investigation, police said officers stemmed the unlawful diversion of water from the Bay of Kint. The Tyendinaga Police Service said officers also discovered illegal dumping sites with significant environmental impacts, and a local quarry had been depleted, negatively affecting the water table. Investigators seized 72,000 cannabis plants with an estimated value of $122 million in those earlier raids. They also seized 3 firearms, ammunition, and property used for the offenses, valued at around $530,000. A quote attributed to Acting Sergeant Chris Brinklow of the Tyendinaga Police Service said the 2 investigations had exposed the extent to which non-community members have exploited our land for profit. In total, 19 suspects who are not members of the community face charges, Brinklow stated. These operations have enriched organized crime.
If you add in what they're growing on the reserve, you can double, maybe triple the figures I stated.